Hello and welcome to Lloyd South Lakes BMW. Today we have this X3 xDrive 30e M Sport. This car was launched in March 2020 and is finished off in Alpine White. This is the hybrid variation of the X3, the G01 variation. Some of the options selected, and obviously quite a lot going on with these two systems combined, the hybrid and the petrol engine, so let's run over some of those with you now. So the full LED lights are standard, this generation of X3. Around this car's got the 19-inch M double spoke alloy wheel. And there's lovely blue brake calipers there as well. Really emphasises that contrast against that sort of darker grey. Moving up here just above the inside wheel arch, you've got your charging port. To the Type 2 AC charging port there. Also you do have your indicator light there to give you a bit of information about the charging situation. High gloss shadowline finish around the window surrounds and off the roof rails as well. Nice contrast against the Alpine White paint finish. Round to the rear. Power target standard generation of X3. Just lift this load cover out the way. Slightly raised boot sort of floor because of the hybrid technology going on. There still is some underneath storage here, so there's still a place to fit in the load cover if you need to get that sort of that drop down capability. And we've also got the occasional use charging cable there with a 3-pin socket. And there's also a public charge cable in this one as well, so that's the Type 2 fitting for some of the charge. Some of the public charging you do need additional cable. Some will be tethered, but some you do need your own, so they're both provided in the car. From the rear, also you've got your 12-volt socket, you've got your bag hooks here as well. These rear seats can be dropped down by these two levers, so you pull those. The back seats drop down, a 40-20-40 split. So it makes it nice and easy if you've got any large items you need to put in. You can just do it from the back of the car, don't have to worry about going round to the back passenger seats, which I actually want to do now. Going in, the beautiful black Vernasca Leather, a nice blue contrast stitch actually, showing off some quite subtle detailing. This car's also got the adjustable backrest option, so basically the seats in two sort of sections, can you adjust the backrest, a bit like you can in the front. So you get a bit more of a sit-up position if you prefer that, or a bit more of a laid-back position, like so. Hopefully you can see some of the ambient lighting system just working there, that sort of blue glow. At night, obviously that does increase a lot more, a bit of ambience for the cabin. And obviously different colours you can select for that as well. Rear passengers also have they've got their own climate control settings, so a full freeze zone in this vehicle, this generation of X3, and they've also got two USB-C charge points down there as well for charging mobile devices. Into the front of the car, a few updates we had this generation. So we've now got sort of electric folding mirrors as standard, which was an option when the X3 first came out this generation. Looks like you can via the button here or via the key. This car's also got the glorious harman kardon, that multi-speaker Dolby 7 surround sound hi-fi system. This beautiful aluminium rhombical sort of laser etched aluminium trim as well. That lovely blue stitching as well runs through the door cards, just showing some of the nice details. And also even more so on the front M Sport seats. A lot more sort of stitching work going on there, it's almost quilted effect to a certain extent. Stepping into the car, stitching runs across. It's got the Sensor Tech dashboard option as well, and that stitching runs all the way through there as well. Starting up the car, like I mentioned before, this car's had a bit of an update this generation. So a few additional specification options, and also we're running now the latest Live Cockpit Professional. So this is the updated navigation system. Much more configurable than previous generations. That right-hand side information there can be configured to sort of show the information that you want to see. Going into different modes, for instance, the display changes to give you relevant information. You can also have a sort of a mapping view here as well. One thing that sort of trumps, I think, this digital dashboard Live Cockpit Professional is this car's also got the head-up display option as well. So hopefully you can just see that speed registered there, almost floating on the windscreen. So that's projected on the windscreen from this sort of section down here. And then all the relevant information is projected on the windscreen as of when you need to know it. So whether it's an incoming call, alert, that's projected, turn-by-turn navigation information. If you're going through sort of radio information like so, you can do it via the steering wheel column, and all that information is projected in front of you, so you're not having to be distracted by looking down or across to any of the displays. Eyes are focused on the road ahead where it's important to do so, and it's actually a lot less tiring on a long journey as well, which is really nice. Moving over, obviously got the latest BMW OS 7 operating system with the connected package professional. Obviously full touchscreen capability. Very configurable. You can see you've got these different pages of widgets here, different information on them. You can set those up to show you the information that's relevant to you. You also still have a full sort of map view as well, as you can zoom into various bits of information, which looks very nice when you're in sort of a congested area. Lots of different ways of connecting. Obviously you've got the full digital radio. We've now got the Spotify integration in these vehicles as well, so you can directly link to your Spotify premium account. So basically you're using the car's data stream rather than your mobile phone, much sort of more secure in terms of the signal. You can then download music from the Spotify account, store it in the car if you wanted to. And nice little things, if you're playing on your phone, get into your car, it remembers the track or the podcast and where you're at, and just carries it on. Just a really nice system that works there. Lots of different things going on with this new generation of cars. Lots to talk through and go over, which we can do in a more detailed video if you wish. This car's also got the gesture control option as well. So like that, you can do different hand gestures to control the car. So now you've got the touchscreen, you've got gesture control, fabulous iDrive dial, and the Hey BMW voice activation system there as well. Still got favourite buttons. Obviously the presets, you can save that to anything in the iDrive with its phone numbers, navigation information, or menus. I said it's got the free zone climate control, so dual zone in the front, and both front passengers that have the freeway heated front seats, and this car's also got the heated steering wheel option as well, so nice little combination there. Under this pad here, we've also got the wireless charging pad, so you've got any wireless charging for your phone, pop it down there, it will charge for you, and that's also linked to the enhanced Bluetooth option as well this car has, which basically gives you better communication, better connectivity between your phone and the vehicle. Also, you can have multiple devices connected at the same time as well. Running the 8-speed ZF gearbox, glorious system this. So you've got the full automatic mode, as well as you've got the full manual mode, sports automatic, and as well as manual, so you can use a gear selector to choose your gear, or the paddles behind the steering wheel like so. Finishing off, we've got the different driving modes. Obviously quite a lot going with the hybrid as well. You've got a full hybrid mode. You can obviously have a full xDrive mode as well, what it makes it basically only use electric. The full auto hold system there, and also as mentioned there, the BMW iDrive dial. As mentioned, you've got the heated steering wheel option, which is the button there on the steering wheel. You've got cruise control, speed limit control on the left, and all the audio options there on the right. Just toggle around. This car's got 13,464 miles on the clock. As I mentioned, it's a March 2020 registered vehicle. Fabulous system, this new hybrid system. Obviously got the 2-litre petrol engine with the hybrid capability as well. All powers to the xDrive system, so it's not a sort of a separate system running individual sort of axles. All power to the xDrive system, which works pretty much seamlessly. It's also got the comfort access, a few different ways to access that. You can even just use your finger on the door handle like now, lock the car simply, as long as the key's on your person, and it also works in a couple of more advanced ways as well. These two systems combined, they're both the hybrid and petrol engine. You've got nearly 300 horsepower, so still a very capable car in terms of performance, but also a lot of green credentials as well. So if you're living in a specific eDrive zone, you can also put it into the full electric mode and drive it solely on the battery. Anyway, I hope this video has been of use. If you'd like a more detailed video of any of the specifications of this car or a range demonstration drive, please do get in contact, and one of our sales executives will be more than happy to help.